Hello guys and welcome to another riftbound video. It's been a while. I haven't been uploading in a couple weeks because the previous season was almost at its end, but Vendetta is here and we're playing Akali against Kennen. This should be a very fun game, so grab a cup of coffee and join me for these games. Let me know also which other legends you'd like to see me play next. I have a couple of ideas for them, but yeah, just let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to try the decks out. I didn't uh, catch if I was going first or second though. We'll see here in a bit. Our initial hand has Poro, Kaisa, Jin, and if you don't know yet, what Akali does is that during a showdown on your turn, you can tap the legend to bring that unit back to base. So you can get a lot of value of like moving, for example, the Jin into the battlefield, getting the mana or the energy and the power, and then pulling him back and doing the move trigger again. And if your legend is empowered, which costs 3 and 1 power, then you not only move your unit back to base, but you also ready it. So, like Stellacorn, for example, is another great unit for this deck, since you can move in, draw a card, move her back, and ready, move, draw another card, and then move in again and draw another card. And that's why battlefields like the back alley bar are really good, because every time I move from here, I get +1. So uh, I can buff my units from moving back and forth my battlefields. So turn one, I decided to play a Lonely Poro and pass to my opponent. My opponent is playing Miracle Kennen, and they created 2 tentacles. That's a spell that costs 3, creates 2 tentacles, and it has flow, which means that can be played from the trash. So they can play from the paying 3 again from the trash and make 2 other tokens in the future, just like they did right now. They only had 1 token, so these two are just one might tentacles. My turn now, and let's see. My hand probably needs a little bit of filtering. I can push here and play Jin. The problem with that is that they can trade with both these guys and then call the weak and clear my board. Sorry about that. So I'm not sure if that's a play I want to do. Yeah, it seems like I'm just playing Jin and passing in case they have called the weak. Because Jin is very important. It'll give me a lot of energy this game. Mhm. They go there to Sun Warrens, discard draw. They seem like they discarded a Nocturne. Go to the back alley bar, get another point. That's good. Play a Treasure Hunter, and with Flow they play the tentacles again, creating 2 more in base. I'm gonna give them something else other than treasures, otherwise that's gonna be very confusing. So here we have our opponent stepped out and we have the Jin, so we can probably do an interesting turn here. We can, I mean, we can conquer both battlefields and we can play something in the back. Yeah, there it is, to keep protecting from Call the Weak. So Crab is good. We can draw a card off of it. Not the greatest draw, I think. Also not the worst. So Jin moves. We get 1 and 1. We get to discard and draw. Probably discard, yeah, the Blood Rush. If I can find an Irelia, that would be very good against like the big boards that the Kennen usually is able to play. And now they have a pretty weak board against these two, plus I'm protecting Call the Weak, so this is looking kind of good. Here I'm using the one floating plus one more. What am I playing? The mask? Oh, another crab. Okay. Yeah, this hand is not looking that hot. Um, Probably could have played Stellacorn in the back because now, if they for whatever reason get rid of these two, I haven't developed any other meaningful board. Like these two crabs are not looking great, to be honest. But let's see how it goes. The deck still needs a lot of polishing, obviously. Um, yeah, now they can de-empower the cannon and just go over the Poro unless I discipline here. And if I remember correctly, I let it die. But I should have probably not. Like I could have disciplined here. And what are they going to do with that? I don't like they don't play any accelerated units, so the treasure hunter would die. Yeah, the one thing I'm like trying to make sure lives is Jin. And since he also has ganking, he can go here. So it's not like conquering both battlefields next turn is like won't be an issue. But I don't know, like giving them it's not only a point, but letting this guy live, and more importantly, losing my Poe for free. I don't love it. And I also have two disciplines and nothing to do with these two. Like I should know that there's nothing they can do about this Jin. I mean, they can um hidden blade for sure, but if they do that, then like my hand is still um not doing anything against it. So yeah, Poro could have lived. And they play this guy, which is the matriarch, which has empower of 3 and 1. And when you pay that empower, you can revive a 3 might unit to the base. Sorry, not 3 might, but 3 power and one up to 1 power. So it's perfect for reviving the Fizz. Mm, this hand is looking kind of clunky. Even though it's a lot of cards, I don't think it's great. We could play another Jin and start doing weird things or crazy things with the power they generate. That would be cool. Okay, I'm empowering my legend. And now I'm gonna go there. I have 1 and 1 floating. I will pull back the Jin, 2 and 2 floating, ready him. And now I can go back in. He also has +1 from this battlefield. So this guy should be a 5. And yeah, kill the guy. Now I have 3 and 3. I can play a Jin almost for free. The problem is my opponent has quite a backline here. So I'm using my floating energy and power for this Jin. And I still have 3 open. Do I want to play the mask or keep open for discipline plus defy? Seems like I want to keep discipline plus defy. Makes sense because Actually, kind of right, because if this becomes a 6, this card, due to the Kennen's ability, then then we just trade here. So that's probably not great trading. Didn't think of that one that well, I guess. Yep, they're playing Fizz. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's 2-1, not 3-1, the Empower. Okay. So they play Fizz, and now they're gonna play. Like, that's an insane combo. You can play the Fizz for a discount, just for 2-1. That'll play you another spell from your trash for free. They're playing Cannon Signature, which is similar to a stack deck, but with this one, you see three, and you keep one, and the other two go to the trash instead of going to the bottom of the deck. So it's very, it's a crazy deck in terms of the cards that they can see. So this is empowered, and now it can give +2. Sorry, not +2, but two attack. Two, yeah, attacker 2 to this guy, and I will have to spend my discipline. And the reason why I defied the Cannon Signature spell is because I don't want them to fill out their graveyard or their trash. Because once they have 10 or more, they start dropping Rasas here and there. And they build a board in the back line that eventually becomes too much might. So, yeah, if I can deny them the draw, plus, well, they do have the cannon, so there goes two more to the trash. And I didn't count, but I guess they have like 8 in the trash. They're now at 5. And I guess the thing that this cannon deck can do is go from 5 to 7 and then stack one single battlefield with a ton of Rasas. And with my current board, I don't think I'm getting over a couple of them. So we're going there. We have 1-on-1. Pulling back the Jin. Now going 2-2 floating. And our hand is still kind of clunky. Like, I'm drawing all the cards that do nothing. I guess. Like, I guess we could use a little bit more interaction in the deck. I have to spend 2, but more importantly, I have to spend my Blood Rush, which is a key piece to breaking a big battlefield in case they do it here. So, I mean, I still have 2 disciplines for next turn. I could have. Honestly, I think I could have played Mask and just trade one crab and then conquer with the other, play Stellacorn in the back. Even though I've drawn like plenty of cards, I still haven't been able to find like meaningful units. I decide to play Akali to stay open. Oh no, to play the right, to play the mask. I think I should have played the Stellacorn in the back here. Because next turn I can move in, draw one, move back, draw another one, and then decide. And I have like the draw for turn plus two more from each discipline. So playing the Akali here, I think it's not the play. I should have played Stellacorn and keep 2 open for for a draw. And yeah, that changes everything. Here, I forgot to do the discard draw from the Sun Warren, so I did it right there. I didn't want to scam my opponent, and I have to discard the Stellacorn. If I had done that in time, then I probably always play the Irelia here in base. But I missed the correct timing, so that's on me. I see their hand because of the crab, and yeah, that's what I was afraid of. A couple Rasas. I think this is a Starcrust, and there's a Fizz. The draw for turn was a stack deck. So that's Starcrust. They pay deflect, and I defy. The thing is, they have another Fizz, and they can replay that. If I had the defy from, I mean, it's kind of weird because they would have drawn a couple more cards from the face. Here I got confused about where that came from, but it was so good. It came from the stack deck. So Akali goes to my hand. And the Fizz as well. The Kennen should be empowered. Not that it matters, does it? I mean, it kind of does. Oh yeah, there it is. Because now they can walk over my Jin with the Kennen. They play two Rasas here, and their only remaining cards in hand are the Fizz and this Ride the Wind. Well, Fizz there's no more Fizz, and now they can Fizz. And here I'm just making sure I count everything because I was kind of distracted here, and it was a bit chaotic, and I just wanted to make sure everything was all right. So they kill my Jin. They still need to pay for deflect, I think. Let's see. Whoops. So they drop. They have 7 runes. Yeah, pay for the 2 Rasas. Then Fizz. They have 5. Fizz -1. And another one from the Hidden Blade. Yeah, they still need to pay for deflect. Not that it matters because now they go to 2 runes, but there's nothing I can do with this crab in base. Like, if I had done my Sun Warrants in time, I mean, no, they would have bounced the Irelia, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this guy dies. Yeah, I guess that turn where I let die the Poro gave them like a really important point. If I didn't give them that point that turn, I would be in better shape here. I would have had another body to contest their units. But and these disciplines are still in my hand. I guess I should have done it in hindsight. Um, Interesting. I mean, I don't think Akali is also the best deck against Kennen. Like Kennen does so many things, and he's able to cheat out so much might that it's hard to keep up. And once Akali falls behind, yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I have no accelerated units other than Kaisa, but it's not in my hand. And like once this deck falls behind, it's very hard to play against the Cannon. Because now they start doing all these crazy things like Starcrossed, Fizz, Starcrossed again, and they just don't let you play. Everything you play in the back, it gets bounced, or it's. I mean, it could be enough. If it doesn't get bounced, then it's an Irelia, and you can pump her to break that big battlefield. But yeah, it's quite difficult. My sideboard here, remember that now sideboards are 10 cards. This is not polished at all, so there's not a lot to bring in. I'm just changing or swapping my falling stars for the guns because I think they're a little bit better in dealing with Kennen and the nocturnes. But now that I've played a little bit more about of this matchup, I think I should be keeping the falling stars in and getting rid of something else. I just think removing their early units is important, and like obviously my sideboard could use some polishing, but from what I have in this match, I think keeping the falling stars would have been important. Let's fast forward here a little bit. Um, I'm going first now. I'm playing the improvised recital. It's the one where you can when you hold, you can move a unit at a battlefield back to base. And my opponent's playing minefield. We already know that battlefield as well. It's the one where when you conquer, you burn 2 cards. My initial hand seems like it's fine, so I'm gonna keep it. There's a Kaisa, there's a Mask, there's Irelia, which is very good. There's a Jin. The one thing I don't like about my list right now is that I have a lot of cards competing in the same slot. Like Jin and Kaisa should. I don't remember precisely if I'm running 3 and 3. I think I am, and I'm also running 3 Stellarchron probably. So I think Kaisa can be cut from the deck and bring a little bit more interaction to it. Like I don't need so many 4 drops. My hands get kind of clunky. Probably I can bring Engard. Would be great with Irelia. Um, Maybe another Darius so that I can play 3 Irelia and 2 Darius. Right now I'm playing 2 and 2. Of course, I draw the 2. Uh, at this very exact point in time where it's useless. Same spot as last game. I kind of need to protect from the call of the week, otherwise I will stay so far behind. And here I decide to play Kaisa and cannot push with a crab because it'll get killed with the tentacle, and then call of the week would just get rid of Kaisa. So they go to minefield, burn 2, and now they start filling up their trash, which is great for the Rasas. Stack deck, that's fine. They find a Nocturne. They're gonna be playing that guy in base. There's the Kennen signature doing basically another stack deck. Keeps 1. Now they have 6. Is that, yeah, 6 cards in the bin. Plays, is that that's a merchant, and they pass. Another Jin, man. These hands, and that's why I should have kept the Falling Star in the deck. Probably keeping Falling Star, getting rid of the Kaisas. Because if the point's drawing, I think Stellarchron's better at it. Here I need to push. I'm just uh, deciding which battlefield I need to attack. I think it's this one. Otherwise, I'll give them another activation of the minefield, which is not great. They have Existential Dread, which is such a swing in tempo here. Or maybe not even a swing. It's just burying me behind because I'm already behind, and this will just it's basically time walk. They will be able to hold to four with these two small tentacles, which doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, that was tough. And I have nothing else to do here other than like I was reading the card, making sure I like there's no window for me to activate Akali, and there's not because it's an action. So there's nothing I can do about this, and my hand really doesn't do anything else. Like maybe what I could have done. I mean, it's kind of weird to play around the one-off existential dread, but I could have played Jin last turn, so that right now when I move in, if they do that, not only they have to pay deflect, but I also have the Kai'Sa accelerated in my hand, and I can pay for it with whatever Jin generates. The reason why I didn't play Jin last turn, it's because I didn't want to deramp so early. But now we're in a position where we're 0 and 4. Our hand is ultra clunky. We have basically three dead cards. This, and this. And actually, the backup is also not great when we're playing that far from behind. So here, all I'm thinking is, okay, I need to play this Irelia. Hope they don't have a bounce. Draw into my pump spells and play a mask next turn to start killing or defending these battlefields, because obviously they're gonna pull back these two tentacles and they're gonna develop in base. And I need to hold in some way both battlefields at the same time without losing units. It's gonna be hard. That card did a lot of work there for them. Kennen in base, burning 2. So I think they now have the 10. They play a Rasa. Yeah, and that's a massive base to deal with, especially on defense. And I drop Poro. Yeah, I think the deck needs a little bit more interaction and less units, especially because I'm running Irelia. So capitalizing on having her, which is a very broken card, I think would be great. Yeah, I guess in hindsight, Jin was way better than Kaisa because now I can not even use Akali efficiently, or not efficiently. I cannot use her at all. Like I have no good targets for it. At least with Jin, I would have gotten uh, s- uh, some kind of resources off of it. But now it's like I'm playing without a legend, so this is gonna be rough. And here I want to develop, but I also want to defend my guy. So I have to decide how I defend. I only have one card that can be played in my opponent's turn, which is the back off. But if I do that, then my only other card that can be played here is the Poro. And if I play Poro and they somehow, which is very likely, kill both my units, then it's pretty much game over. So I think developing Irelia here in base can let me hide the back off, and then whatever battlefield they commit the most units with, I can kill with that Irelia next turn, and see how I can deal with the other battlefield. I don't know. It's looking pretty dire, the situation. Let's fast forward here a little bit. Yeah, seems like Irelia is gonna be the play in base. back off to protect Irelia, but there's not a lot of cards that my opponent should be worrying about. So it's pretty easy to play around this back off. If they attack correctly, it's not gonna be important. Yep, unfortunately, we have to let Kaisa die. They go to 5. And yeah, they're bringing everything in, so the back off is not even useful. I mean, they don't know our whole deck, so I guess it could have been a Sonia's as well, which would have been way better in this situation. And what else can it be? I mean, what is this card called? Against the odds? Is that a hitting card? I don't remember. I don't think so, right? Against the odds. I mean, Bushwalk is another hidden card, but obviously it's not great. No, against the odds, it's just reaction. So, yep, sure, play back off. Does nothing. Irelia dies here, and I get to kill because of the mask. 1 tentacle plus 1 Kennen. So I don't want them to give anything flow on the trash. Place a stack deck. The one thing I'm liking about the Canon Miracle list is that it feels way more fair, and it feels like it does play the game compared to what Miracle Driven did uh, months ago. Like, those decks were on another level, and it was very frustrating to play against them. This, at the very least, even though they have essentially 9 stack decks, it feels a little bit more manageable. Those older lists just got out of freaking control. And now they're going for the double hold. Yeah, I mean, I guess, what am I gonna do? I have a crab in base and 0 interaction in hand. I guess, like, these hands were kind of unlucky, but it's also probably due to the list not being refined. So there's a couple of things I need to touch up. Definitely, Jin in this deck is very good. I think Kaisa is not, and that's the one card I'm going to cut. First, I definitely need more interaction to defend my units. Like, I cannot depend on just uh, playing one discipline and hoping that that just works. Because other decks have a ton of interaction, and maybe I could play not so fast as well to protect from uh, the especially Starcrossed seems to be very punishing. Developing Jin early rewards like, it gives a lot of resources from the legend, so that usually, like, the better turn to play, I guess. Even if you DRAM once, here I'm empowering my legend so that I can pump my Irelia a little bit more. And the signature spell, which we didn't end up seeing from Akali, it's a shuriken. I don't remember the name exactly, but what it does is deals 2 damage to a unit at a battlefield and then moves another unit. So it's very good with Irelia, as you can move in um, here, for example, pull her back with this, make her ready. That gives her +2 because it targets with the legend and readies. So that's the +1 and +1. Then you kill whatever's in this battlefield, get rid of it, conquer, and then the signature spell can move Irelia to the other side, giving her another +1 for the targeting. So it's basically Ride the Wind, but cheaper. and but we didn't draw them, so I'm running only two. So running three of those could be a thing as well. I mean, it does have flow, so it can be played from the trash, but I think having the three copies is very important, especially because it seems like Irelia is one of our best cards. So yeah, I'll do some polishing of this deck list and try again in a couple days. Let me know if you guys like the Akali gameplay. If there's any other legend that you would like to see me play, just let me know in the comments. I'll be uploading daily if I can, if I find people to play with, because obviously there's still no Nexus Nights for Vendetta, but some of us already have cards from pre-rift and whatnot, and maybe proxying a couple cards here and there to be able to start testing out these decks. So yeah, let me know, and I'll do my best to bring you whatever decks are interesting to you. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.